this is our next piece that we'll need to make a tenon on it. And I like this is Granddad's old chisel there. I like the square. Right there it even says, there's a name on it. Proto, maybe Proto or Plum. That's a good brand back in the day. So we'll need to cut this and then make a, let's see, what's the best way to go about this here? I want that, how long do we want that hook to be? That hook probably wants to be about so long here, plus the tenon. So if we were to cut it, I don't want it too long, probably cut it somewhere right in here. Right there. And then draw that out so it fits inside of the hole that we made. And then we'll put just a little bend in it, just kind of the natural shape like you would with a finger. And yeah, that might be Craftsman. Yeah, it's Craftsman. That's what it was. Well, thank you, Sears. Sears isn't doing so good, I hear. All right, let's get some heat on this guy. I'm going to try to cut this right on the anvil. I'm having trouble with that little piece messing me up here. At least till I get close. There we go. Yeah, that is working better for me. That off there. So now what we need to try to do here, it's hot, is to make a little a mortise, or we have to mortise a tenon on here that will fit inside of there, and then we can kind of pound those together, and then we'll put that little crook on there, and that will make our towel holder. So let's heat this and get that drawn out there to a kind of a point. We've got a beautiful bed of coals there right now. I'm not sure the best way to connect these other than, well, I think what I'll do is I'll just heat these up, and then I'll heat the end there, and I'll drive that in there, and they'll kind of just stick together. We can mushroom it out a little bit on the back side. I might have to grind that back a little bit, but that's, I don't know how else to do it actually. Let's see what happens here. I'm not having a lot of success mating those two together, so I'm gonna, the more I mess around with it, the more it's just gonna ruin it. So I'm gonna just tack it with the welder, and then we'll do the last bit of shaping. I was hoping not to use any power tools, but as I've always said, it's modern homesteading. All right, so that kind of, I'm happy so far with that. It, you know, of course I've bent over and put a little dent in there, but I like that. That just gives it character. So let's put it back in the forge, and I got a little bit of a crooked bend to it. I'll straighten that out just very carefully, and then we'll wire brush it off, and then we'll coat it with the beeswax, and that'll give it that pretty black look. I think we can get pretty close here. Clean all the slag off of it, or scale, I guess it is. So it turned out pretty good. I mean, this is certainly an amateur's project, but let's see if that's hot enough there. So this is some beeswax, so what I've done in the past is I've just melted a little beeswax on there, and it's given it that beautiful, that black, traditional black forge luster. I should have a little brush on there, but I can't be bothered to go find it right now. I think we're ready to drill those holes, so I'll just use the center punch here and just kind of estimate that, eyeball it. what could be more appropriate than mounting it with one of Granddad's old screws, huh? There we go. What would be really cool is if we could find a couple of brass screws. We got some Phillips here. This is what I'd rather have right here. Those are a little small though. I'd rather have a, how about this? How about that? There's a solid, that's pretty. Phillips screws don't look very good for finish, but boy, that's a pretty screw right there, isn't it? It's got a domed head. Can we find another one? Can we find, oh, wait a minute, nope. This is what I came up with. I couldn't find two regular ones. It's hard to believe, isn't it? But I found these two brass matching Phillips, but they have a nice, actually have a nice burnish looking, kind of burnish look to them. And I put them in there and I thought that actually looks pretty nice. I don't mind that at all.
So I'm anticipating that I need a towel hook. Oh, it's so cute! I love it!